Matty, by far your side's best performance of the season, but I guess it shows how far they've come, that they can play fairly poorly and pick up 4 points on the road.
Yeah, probably not our best performance of the season.
Yeah.
No, it was a dogged kind of. We knew it was going to be like that. They're a tough side and a physical side, and they fought for every kind of ball at the breakdown, and it kind of slowed our kind of momentum and probably played us into a way that we kind of really didn't want to play. So it's good. We got 4 points out of it. We played well in the first half, and we just had to pretty much kind of tuck the ball and kind of dig deep in the second half.
Disappointed to not get that fourth try in the bonus point?
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely some good breaks that we made and we didn't capitalise, and some silly like little errors and things again, and some kind of wild kind of offloads, which are just getting a little bit frustrating at the moment because doing all the hard work and we're losing a lot of ball in contact, whether or not it be tackle or it be a bad pass, and we're just not trusting our process and our time, and which is just a little bit frustrating, but hopefully that'll come.
A big defensive shift from your lads, particularly in that second half. I mean, you must have spent, 20-25 minutes in your own half, camped on your own line, but to only ship the 3 points, and the 3 points to come in added time is really pleasing. Yeah,
I would say we probably only had about kind of 10-15 kind of percent of territory that whole kind of half, and everything else is just pretty much with a win like that you can't get out of it, and you've just got to fight for your life, and that's why it's so kind of frustrating that when we kind of did get out of it, we threw those kind of balls away and turned balls over, which is obviously all the hard work that you are doing is for nothing. If you kick a ball away or turn a ball over, you're pretty much playing kind of 15-20 metres out. I thought their fullback was a great player, and he kind of played their team into great positions. They just couldn't kind of really finish off.
It shows how far your side have come, doesn't it, really? Especially since last season, because it sort of felt towards the end of this game like if this was last season, you probably would have fallen away and maybe not picked up any points this afternoon. So it sort of shows the change in mentality, doesn't it? The winning mentality that you've been able to instill.
Yeah, exactly. I think the boys kind of really kind of stuck together, and we know that we kind of fought and grinded it out. We knew that obviously it was only kind of one score kind of thing as well, and we knew that one kick was going to put us kind of back in that kind of contention for them kind of winning. So we just didn't really kind of, we spoke at half time about kind of being that first to kind of score in the second half, and we didn't really kind of take that opportunity when it kind of came up. And if you don't take that into the wind, then obviously you're going to kind of play uphill and obviously in the second half. So a little bit frustrating, but again, 4 points on the road is what we didn't do last year, so it is a good process.
So there's lots to work on. Another week off next week. How are you finding that at the moment? Because you'll have had 3 weeks, and 2 weeks of them you haven't had any games. So is it frustrating? Is it hard to build momentum as a side with the week offs that we're having?
Definitely, I think without a doubt it's hard to kind of build momentum, but in saying that, the players are hurting a bit. The games are a lot more kind of physical, so the week off on a Saturday is great for kind of the guys who are kind of carrying injuries and carrying niggles. So to get them kind of a week off, it does work out really well, but it's been a very stop-start kind of start to the season, which is a little bit frustrating, but it's working for us at the moment, so we'll take that.
How do you approach the Doncaster Phoenix game in 2 weeks' time? A really tough opposition, as we know, have come down from the league above. They've not had the start to the season that they wanted, but they can easily put a run together, can't they? And that could start at Silver Royd.
Exactly. We speak about it every week, is that any game, any team can win on their day, and if you don't show up, then you're going to put yourselves in the position to lose the game. So we need to make sure that we're kind of playing up against the top of the table team. We've done it with Rochdale, and we've done it at Old Broads, and we can't kind of let that slip when a team like Donny kind of Phoenix are going to come up to us. So we need to make sure that we kind of put a lot of pressure on them, and we play the style that we want to kind of play, because in the next kind of month or so, the weather's going to dictate that we kind of probably can't play that style. So we need to make sure that we just kind of keep working hard and keep working in those areas that we need to work on.